Yo, what is going on, everybody? Hope you're all having a wonderful day. If you're new here, my name is Tech and welcome back to another Dragon Ball video. Now, sorry if I sound a little like congested or whatever. I'm a couple days back from Anime Expo and I should have known that I would probably catch like the flu or something down there with all of those people. But anyways, in our last episode, we were taken 100 years into the future of Dragon Ball after Goku's departure at the end of GT. This is when we meet Goku Jr., the granddaughter of Pan, and I think if we follow the lineage correctly, the great-great-grandson of Goku. This is Dragon Ball Centuries, and when we last left off, Pan had just been killed by a strange Saiyan who goes by the name of Rapudo, who came to this planet in search of the Dragon Balls. When Goku returns home, he finds that his grandmother has been killed, but even though he's able to take care of all of the soldiers, Rapudo knocks him out cold, and they continue their search for the Dragon Balls. Be sure to follow me on Twitter to stay up to date with all Dragon Ball related content, and follow me on Twitch as well to never miss a stream. If any of you guys are interested in the story, the link to it will be down in the description box below for any of you that haven't read it yet. But without further ado,
I got swords on my back, samurai stack, ninjas with me niggas, throwing stars at these bitches, eating ramen noodles in the hood with my niggas.
Goku Jr. has just buried his grandmother, and now he looks to go find the people that did this to finish this once and for all. And this is when he senses them, but they seem to be quite far. However, he hops on the Nimbus Cloud and goes to check it out anyway. On another area of the planet, Rapudo's soldiers are busy searching for the last of the Dragon Balls. This is one of Rapudo's head soldiers, Sodium, and he's in charge of the crew that's searching this area. One of his soldiers comes back panicking, saying that they found the Dragon Ball, however that Pokora girl has suddenly appeared and they were no match for her. Sodium says that it'd be bad news if she were to get her hands on the Dragon Ball, so he decides to go check it out and see exactly where she is. When he locates her, it seems that she's headed right towards them as he clenches his fist in anger at this girl that always seems to spoil his plans. All of a sudden, however, he sees another person appear in the sphere that he was looking through. This is his first time seeing Goku Jr., and he says that this guy's power level is actually pretty close to Pokora's. On top of that, he's also headed in their direction at high speed, so they decide to go head back to Rapudo to report their findings. A few hours pass and Goku is still riding the Nimbus, searching for the guys that killed Pan, and this is when he sees smoke and an explosion from a nearby city. Off in the town, Rapudo's henchmen are destroying everything and killing all of its inhabitants while they look for the remaining Dragon Balls, but when Goku shows up, he's angrier than ever as he says he'll only ask them just this once what it is that they're doing here. The remaining soldier pleads for his life as he says that they're only following orders that have been given to them by Lord Pokora. Goku demands to know just who this person is, and the guy gives him a pretty good description of who to look for, and he says that it was actually her that sent them out to gather the Dragon Balls. This is when Goku says that he does sense a strong energy nearby that he says has to be her, so he takes off immediately towards this threat, but it seems like the soldiers just told him this so Goku and Pokora can just deal with each other. Eventually, Goku does catch up to his target as he flies straight into Pokora. She asks just who he is in a tiny, very feminine voice, and this confirms to Goku that this is the female that the soldiers told him about. Pokora just assumes that he's another grunt that Rapudo sent to defeat her, however, since she doesn't know anything about him, but when he transforms into a Super Saiyan for the very first time, it completely takes her off guard. Goku charges her, landing the first hit, but she's able to rebound and they look to be pretty evenly matched for the time being. He sends her flying towards the earth, and this is when she realizes that Goku isn't holding back at all. She fires a ki blast at him, which Goku just barely dodges, but this is when Pokora appears behind him and elbows him over the head, causing him to crash into the ground below. Goku, however, appears from the debris unscathed and unharmed, and when he does, he begins to charge a Kamehameha. When he fires it, the scale and power of this attack is much more than she anticipated, and it almost takes her out, but she's able to dodge it in time. When the smoke clears, she reappears as well, shocked at Goku's true power, saying that actually would have killed her had it hit. As round 2 begins, both Goku and Pokora are going all out, and Once again, they seem pretty evenly matched, even with Goku in his Super Saiyan form. When they separate for the last time, they both seem to be exhausted, but Goku intends to finish this with one more Kamehameha, assuring that he won't miss a second time. But out of nowhere, a blast appears behind Goku and lands a direct hit on Pokora over his shoulder. Goku has no clue as to what exactly is going on here, but from behind him, Sodium appears and it seems he's the one that tried to take out Pokora, as he says well done to Goku for unknowingly going along with his plan. Goku tries to apprehend him, but he's much too slow, especially after that crazy battle, and Sodium goes right after Pokora. The Dragon Ball that was in her jacket pocket becomes exposed after that last attack from Sodium, and when it falls out, he takes it. Goku immediately realizes what's going on, and now this guy has his grandmother's 4-star ball, so he charges straight at Sodium but gets deflected by a single ki blast. Sodium then turns his attention back to Pokora as he intends to finish her off now. He grabs her and then, using some kind of special power he possesses, he creates spikes that protrude from a nearby boulder, saying that it's time for her to face her death penalty, and then he just tosses her towards it.